Sip Sudeep, Sip Shair Rajesh, Sip Santosh, Sip Bliko, Sip Paratiyama, Sip Atmatray, Sip Tina, Sip Girish, Sip Rekha, Sip Swati, Sip Chandra, Sip Samatma, Sip Meera, Sip Nichani, Sip Chidanand. And the rest of you I cannot see, but welcome to this call. Today we have a subject, and the subject is how can we be a yogi? How can we be a yogi? So who's going to give a start? Who's the champion? I see Rumataji already there in ready to talk about how can we be a yogi? Yes, Rumataji, bataiye, how can we be yogi?
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Shivoham.
Shivoham, Guruji, yogi is one who is ever connected and always ever conscious, always aware of the divine presence. He is a person who is united with Sip all the time. He is a yogi. And
So-
he passes through five cycles of yoga. Prem yoga is the last one which you have told us, Prem yoga.
Yeah. So how?
So, in this path, the yogi lives, he surrenders his life to God. He lives according to the will of God. And he is always conscious of the truth.
Rumataji,
And lives in the body.
Rumataji, you have to keep it very simple. You have
Guruji,
to keep it very simple. देखिए, you know the answer.
words,
लेकिन answer को complicate मत कीजिए because people cannot digest. People want simple. How can we be? How can we be a yogi? Simple बताइए.
Ever connected, ever conscious, and always be
Haji?
aware of the divine.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me, Sudeep? Is the audio video clear?
Guruji,
Clear.
only. He's
Ashok
always
Chotwani, is the audio video clear?
Yes, Guruji.
Audio video is clear.
But I'm not able to hear. Rumataji is getting cut off. Cut. I'm not able to hear clearly.
Okay, Guruji, never mind. Give the chance to next one.
He needs to unmute.
Rumataji, can you please try one more time? What is the simple way? How can we be a yogi? Rumataji,
Guruji,
bataiye.
only I can tell in 3 words. Yogi is ever connected, ever conscious of God, and always aware of divine presence in his life.
Okay, so I'm requesting you after the other people speak. I want you to tell me because you are a yogi. Tell me how.
Nahi, Guruji,
Tell me
aisi
how.
baat nahi.
How can we be a yogi? This is what you need to tell me. And in the meanwhile, while you are going to try to come back and give me clarity, I am asking Kaumudi, Samatma, Bliko, and Girish. Kaumudi, Samatma, Bliko, and Girish in this order. How can we be a yogi? Please tell me in clear words. Kaumudi.
Yogi jo yog mein rahe, and yogi is the one who is not a bhogi.
Correct. Good. So what's your answer? Your answer is
This
correct.
would be.
Your answer is absolutely
That
correct.
anything
But how
that the
to be a
bhogi
yogi?
does, to be in the consciousness, to be aware, is a yogi. Like if I remember who I am.
So you're saying you should not be a bhogi, correct? You are saying. Yes. Are you able to hear me? Why am I not able to hear you? Is my audio video clear?
We can hear you.
Okay, but I'm losing you. So what are you saying? According to you, are you saying by not being a bhogi? Is that what you're saying?
Not merely by being not a bhogi.
Correct.
There is something added to be a yogi.
Good. I like your consciousness, because everybody who's not a bhogi does not become a yogi.
No.
So tell me.
apart from doing whatever a bhogi does, which is getting immersed into the vicious cycle of wants and whatever, like a bhogi does, like immerses himself into
How
whatever
can
act he does.
how can we be a yogi?
Okay, by being in the awareness that you are the supreme.
Okay, thank
Yes.
you. Thank you. Next, Samatma. I want to give everybody a chance to see what exactly it is. चलिए, but बताइए Samatma.
शिवोहम सर,
Shivoham.
जो प्रभु के योग में सदा जीता है,
Beautiful.
योगी, and he's
Beautiful.
always living in the moment, in consciousness that he is sick, and he's always surrounded also by sick.
See,
Like
look.
whatever-
Okay, I wait slowly. I like Samatma's opening sentence. Samatma's opening sentence says, you know what it is, Girish, you know what it is? You know what Samatma told?
He is surrounded by sick.
No. I'm particularly telling for you and for Rajesh and also maybe for Bliko. Samatma said, जो प्रभु के योग में सदा जीता, ना डरता वो, ना चिंता वो करता, प्रभु तो साथ हमेशा है, शांति में जीता, शांति में जीता, प्रभु साथ है, प्रभु दिल के अंदर वो पास है, वो तो कहीं दूर. The divine is with me all the time. The divine is with me. Even if the divine leaves me, I don't leave the divine. Even if the divine leaves me, I don't leave the divine. Huh? The divine may test us. The divine may say, Chal jao, I have no time for you. But I don't leave the divine. That is what is called yoga. So I don't leave you. Huh? छोड़ू ना मैं तेरा हाथ, तू है मेरे भोलेनाथ, छोड़ू ना मैं तेरा हाथ. So Samatma has brought a beautiful start to it. How to be a yogi. Huh? So Samatma, now continue. I caught your first line. I don't know whether you said it from the bhajan or you said it from your own imagination.
No, I listen to your bhajans every day, so I recollected the first two lines of
Okay,
it.
continue. Okay, so continue. So
And
beautiful.
whatever you do, you should do in Prema Yoga as an instrument of sip. Like suppose I am cooking, I am sip cooking for sip. So I should be in that mode.
But how? So first one you give a good, you give a beautiful one. But how? I want to help people. I want to help
As
people
an
be
instrument of sip. Whatever I do, I'm an instrument or a channel.
good. Let me ask the next Bliko. Good
Thank
Samatma, good beginning. How can we be a yogi, Bliko? How can we be a yogi?
Shivom Sarve, Shivom everybody. So the first condition is that we have to realize that God is not in the temple. God is in the temple of my heart.
Very
So
good.
God is with me. God is with me. Once God is with me, I am fearless. I am doubtless. I am not worried about anything else.
But how can we be a yogi?
And to become yogi, we have to consciously not indulging into activities of boga. By
That is
realizing,
Bliko, I caught Kaumudi. Kaumudi admitted that just by not being in bhoga,
yeah, I know that. That is the step one. Step two is you have
it does
to
not mean
discriminate.
that we will become a yogi.
Yeah. The step two is very important, that you have to understand the nitya anitya, means what is permanent, what is impermanent.
That's all okay.
If you are knowing that the sansar is all transitory, all temporary, it is going to give me temporary happiness only.
All that is okay. I'm asking for, see, Bliko, I want to help
This
you.
this knowledge will make you realize that who you are.
I want to help you
Who am I?
to be a yogi.
So yogi will think, whoever is thinking, who am I? I am not this body. He will automatically attracted towards the yogic activities, like remaining in the yogas, and he will not indulge in the bhoga. Automatically he will become yogi step by step. because you have to realize what is the truth. Then only you can be yoga. It is not like automatic. Tomorrow I can become yogi immediately. It's not going to happen.
So I'm asking you, I want to give end of this call, you should become a yogi. End of this call, you should become a yogi. How is it? How you like the idea?
That's
like the
great
idea?
idea. That is the best idea. That's why we are in the call.
So end of this call, before you end this call, see, so there are two types of people. One who want to be a yogi and one who don't want to be a yogi. If you don't want to be a yogi, then what can I do? If you don't want to be a yogi, then I cannot help you. But what if you want to be a yogi? If you want to be a yogi, then I should give you a method. I should give you a method that how can we be a yogi? I try to be a yogi. I try very hard. But I'm trying to also share with you what I do. So we have got Girish. Yes, Girish.
संसार की माया में वो ना फंसे, योग में सदा ही रहे. He is not hankering for temporary pleasures,
Very good.
visual pleasures.
Very good.
He is conscious of the truth always.
Very good.
Like a good SIM card, which is always connected to the 4G network. He is connected
5G.
to 4G, 5G.
अभी 5 हो गया, हाँ 5G
5G.
नेटवर्क आ गया.
Yes. And
See, my network,
by the ups and downs of outer world, he is not affected because he knows his essential nature.
But Girish, tell me, how can we be a yogi?
By not being a bhogi and not being a nogi.
By not being a bhogi, we do not automatically become a yogi.
Not being a nogi also.
Correct, but how to be a yogi?
By not being trapped by the maya of samsara when we transact in the world.
You have forgotten the bhajan. You have forgotten the bhajan.
योगी जो योग में सदा ही रहे, योग में सदा ही रहे.
Then what does it? You're singing, but you're not explaining that.
Continuously he is in union with the Lord.
How?
By stilling his mind, by killing his mind, and being in consciousness always.
No. Chotwani. Don't mind. See, sometimes I hope I'm with folded hands, I'm asking forgiveness. Sometimes when you are going little off the track, I shunt you all aside. Then you feel the fellow is so arrogant. This air, we should take air and put him in the commode and flush him down. The fellow is so arrogant, you all must be thinking. No, the point is when your answer is wrong, I have to shut off the answer because I don't want anybody in the group to take the wrong answer. That's why please don't be offended. When the answer is not correct, I straight away, even if it's 90% correct, I don't accept. Because I want you all, today I told Bliko, I promised Bliko, at the end of the call, he should know how to be a yogi. Again, he does not have to go to some Swami. He should not go to some Swami and say, Swamiji, hum yogi kaise banenge, Swamiji, batao. No need to go to any Swami. That is the assurance. Ashok Chotwani.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam, sir.
Sir, I have written some steps regarding to be a yogi.
Yeah.
First, we must have sincerity to be yogi. Then we should start a quest. Seek the blessings of Guru. With the guidance of Guru, we have to remove ignorance and we have to control the senses. Also, we have to tame the monkey and let.
All this is okay. All this is good. What you're saying is 100% correct. But it is not the direct answer. You know, direct what it means? If I hold a gun here and shoot in your head, no, Chotwani.
Yeah.
If I pull the trigger, any chance of escaping? If I hold the gun here and I pull the trigger with a bullet, can you escape?
No, sir.
I want like that answer.
Achha.
I want like that answer. Keep the gun on the head and pull the trigger. Ha, Yogi.
But step by step, sir, Yogi.
Nah, but that step-by-step method, I agree. What you say is not wrong, but it is not the direct method.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So now we have got Rajesh Shire. Shire, bolo.
सर जिसको मैं की हवा लगी उसे ना दुआ लगी ना दवा लगी. So killing the ego by
जिसको मैं
mastering of the mind being in yoga with no
Beautiful.
desires and no karma.
Beautiful.
And
But are you
always
telling?
slipping
are
back
you
to
telling-
consciousness when thought comes.
मैं शायर तो नहीं. Huh? So you are listening to you. I will forget my shairi now. The point is, what you are saying is correct. In the normal course of this Zoom call, what Shair is telling is 100% correct. जिसको मैं की हवा लगी, क्या बोला? जिसको मैं की हवा लगी, ना
उसे
दवा
ना
लगी,
दुआ
ना दुआ
लगी ना दवा लगी.
जिसको मैं की हवा लगी, ना दवा लगी, ना दुआ लगी. Means once you are slave of the ego, we know no education or no. Today, we want you to become a yogi. How to be a yogi in like this? Chutki mein. Chutki. How to be a yogi? Rutanu. Rutanu. Rutanu nahi hai. Chidanand. And then Ashok Nichani. Chidanand.
Shivam Guruji.
How can we be a yogi?
To learn to remain in silence. The bhajan which you are having, Shanti se mila jo hasi anand. Sat ke chit mein reh ke mila sachidanand.
So, you know, Chidanand, what happened? In 2013 and 14, I tried this. I tried, but I could not be in Shanti for more than sometimes. The moment I was in Shanti for a lot of time, then the next door wali Shanti came and knocked my door, and then the problem started. Because you cannot be only in Shanti and Shanti and Shanti and Shanti.
We should be in consciousness all the time.
Correct. You're right. But today I have told you all the answer 100 times already. But you're not in consciousness. If not by now, all of you, I have told this answer to you 100 times. How to be a yogi? I have given the answer to you 100 times. Let us see. Ashok Nichani, I'm sure you will have the answer. Ashok Nichani, then Ruth Anu, we lost you. Ashok Nichani, bolo. Ashok Nichani को क्या हुआ? Ruth Anu, बताइए. Ruth Anu, unmute. Why is something wrong with the signal? Unmute, please. Something wrong with the signal today? Bolo.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham, बताइए.
Guruji, we have to be a yogi, we have to be in consciousness, and the intellect should rule, not our thoughts. Whatever our intellect says, we should do that, and we should not listen to thoughts. Thoughts, we should not let them come only. And yogi, we should be in one or the other yoga, whether it is dhyan yoga, whether it is prem yoga. So we have to be in one or the other, in other yoga, and not get drifted into sansar.
Explain this point. Explain this point.
Not get drifted in sansar, in this maya.
Not getting drifting, I understand. But how can you be in yoga? What did you say? How can we be yoga all the time? Something you said. Can you explain that?
We have to be in some or the other yoga.
How you will do that? How will you be in some or the other yoga?
By remaining in conscious state and by remaining in intelligence.
You have your consciousness brought the right answer and your mind ate up the answer. Your consciousness gave the answer, but your mind has eaten the answer.
Guruji, by remaining in sometimes in bhakti yoga, sometimes in jnana yoga, sometimes in prem yoga, sometimes in seva yoga, sometimes in karma yoga. So we have to distribute the day according to the five paths of yoga.
100% right.
Yes,
100%.
Guruji, I wanted to say same thing.
And you wanted to say, doesn't it? 100% right answer. Mataji started, Guru Mataji started, and Girish told the song. But Girish got, why Girish got carried away? The song.
और गुरुजी आपका भजन वो भी तो प्रभु तो हर जगह है, हर शय में है.
योगी योग में वो रहे. Is the connection there? Connection is there or no? Can you hear me?
It's coming and going air.
So now can you see me?
Yes.
I said Rumataji's answer was correct. Rumataji said, योगी जो योग में सदा ही रहे, प्रभु के योग में रहे, संसार की माया में वो ना फंसे, सदा योग में वो रहे, प्रभु की प्यास हो सदा, प्रभु से प्यार वो करे, योगी वो है जो माया से बच के रहे, प्रभु के योग में रहे. So if you want to be a yogi, what is the way to be a yogi? The way to be a yogi is this. योगी जो योग में सदा ही रहे, प्रभु के योग में रहे. What you have to be in yoga. Bliko, you have to wake up in the morning and you can be in dhyana yoga. Chidanand, can you be in dhyana yoga from morning to night? Chidanand, you cannot be. Then the prescription is, I go from dhyana yoga to bhakti yoga. Then I go from bhakti yoga to karma yoga. Then I go from karma yoga to jnana yoga. And every minute I am free, I spend in prema yoga. Every minute I am free, I spend in the yoga of divine love. So this is the way. If you want to be a yogi, it's very simple. Bliko, did you get what I'm trying to say, Bliko? I hope my connection is back.
Yeah, true. The action makes you the person, but the action you are doing, that will be the result of your personality.
No, but did you get the answer? Did you all get the answer? Samatma started with a beautiful expression of it. And I am telling you, it's very simple. Do you want to be a yogi? A yogi is one who is ever united with God. What Rumataji said, the world knows of 4 ways of yoga. Dhyana yoga, bhakti yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga. AiR has added the 5th yoga. What AiR has added? AiR has added prema yoga. Huh? तुझको प्रभु प्यार करूं, प्रीतम को जब मैं प्यार करूं, प्रीतम तू ही है, तुझको मैं चाहता, प्यार मेरा तो है प्रेम योगा. You know, this is a magical way. The magical way of loving God. When you love somebody, and in that somebody you see the divine. That is the greatest yoga. So, but you can't do that yoga all the time. You will get prema yoga colossus. You will get like tuberculosis. You will become prema yoga colossus. No, you have to. What Rumataji said. You need dhyana yoga. Bliko, please pay attention. What should I? We need to start the day with dhyana yoga. We need bhakti yoga. You need karma yoga. You need jnana yoga. And you need prema yoga. I'm telling you, without prema yoga, you cannot be a yogi. A yogi without prema yoga, gone. No chance. He will fail. So I was blessed with the 5th state of yoga. So now you all will tell me, including all those who answered the question, Girish and everybody else, Chidanand, Rajesh, all of you will answer, including Ruth Anu, after Ashok Nichani. First, Ashok Nichani. What do you want to say, Ashok Nichani? Then I want everybody to understand. If you have not, Bliko, if you have not understood, I need to explain to you. Ashok Nichani, how can you be a yogi?
Shubham Sarji. Sarji, everyone has answered, got perfect answers. Some of them were my choice. The one thing I think, Sansar and Maya, detachment from the Sansar and Maya.
So
he has to get detached from the Sansar and
how?
Yog. हमेशा
How?
योगी जो योग में सदा ही रहे, प्रभु के योग में संसार और माया से detached.
अरे मेरे जान अशोक, सुनो मेरी बात. मेरे हाथ में एक ग्लास है, दूसरा ग्लास है. कितने ग्लास है मेरे हाथ में?
2.
और मैं क्या पकड़ सकता हूँ?
दोनों हाथ में एक ग्लास है.
और अभी और मैं क्या पकड़ सकता हूँ?
और कुछ नहीं.
मेरे हाथ में बस तुम ही हो. हाँ, मेरे हाथ में बस तुम ही हो. ऐसा हो जाए और कुछ नहीं हो. You have to have your hands full of yoga.
सब कुछ तुम ही हो.
Yeah, because if your hands, suppose, अशोक, एक ग्लास मैंने छोड़ दिया, अभी हाथ क्या हो गया? एक हाथ में
खाली हो गया.
एक हाथ से मैं भोगा पकड़ सकता हूँ. I can catch bhoga.
Anything you can catch.
So what is the solution? What is the solution?
To keep it filled.
है ये आस्था मुकद्दर तुम ही हो, हाथों में मेरे बस तुम ही हो.
बस तुम ही तुम हो.
Understood? Ashok Chotwani understood. Chidanand bolo.
Yeah, you should always be in one state of yoga or the other. You should never be in any other state except yoga.
You agree? You agree? Not only dhyana yoga. Not. It can be any of the 5 states of yoga.
Yes.
You agree, right?
You are always clinging to some yoga or the other. So your hands are both hands are clinging to sip in a state of yoga.
Correct. So if you are a true yogi is one who is always in yoga. A true yogi is one who is, what doesn't mean if you're not in bhoga, you're a yogi. No, you're not in bhoga, you may be in noga. You're not in bhoga, you're not in yoga, you are in noga. You're just watching the TV, blank. What is the TV also? No, you don't know. You're neither sinking in the TV, you're not sinking. You have to be like a SIM card. A good SIM card always in the network. Wherever you go, the network follows. For a yogi, wherever he goes, the divine follows. He is always connected to the divine. Samatma, bolo.
Shivoham, sir.
Yes.
We have to be always in yoga, shift smoothly from one yoga to another yoga.
Beautiful.
And if there is a gap between, fill it in with prema yoga.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Every gap that you have should be filled with prema yoga. Prema yoga becomes the filler of your yoga. There is no gap. Either you are in dhyana yoga, योगी जो योग में सदा ही रहे, प्रभु के योग में रहे. When you are सदा प्रभु के योग में, what Ashok Nichani said, संसार की माया में वो ना अटके, सदा योग में वो रहे. Why? प्रभु की प्यास हो सदा, प्रभु से प्यार वो करे, योगी वो है जो माया से बच के रहे. गिरीश, प्रभु के योग में रहे. My dear friends, Yogananda is a beautiful state of being. Like Satchitananda is a beautiful state of being. The next I'm saying Yogananda is an amazing ecstasy. If you can be Yogananda, you can be in yoga. Oh, Yogananda is beautiful. Rutanu, and then Rohit.
Shivam Guruji.
हाँ बोलो आपने अब आपके आंसर आपके मुंह से आपकी माँ ने चोरी कर ली. आप बोलने वाली थी लेकिन रू माता जी ने पकड़ लिया आपको. आप यू स्लिप. बोलो क्या बोलना है अभी बोलो.
गुरुजी हमें बस डिवाइन में घुल जाना है, बाकी और कुछ भी नहीं. जब हम डिवाइन में टोटली खुल जाएंगे तो हमें बाहर का कोई भी स्ट्रेस, कोई भी सर्कमस्टेंस, कोई भी सिचुएशन नहीं हार्म कर सकती, बिकॉज वी आर टोटली विद गॉड.
Rutanu, you are right. What you're saying, we are with sip, but very often we are not with sip. Na, we slip na. Very
That
often sip is here. Sip हमारे हाथ में है, लेकिन sip slip हो जाता है. Yes, sip because slip. It's like when soap when you're washing your hand with soap, sometimes the soap will slip out of your hands.
Guruji, now these days what I'm doing is, if any negative thought comes, I quickly say no, this is not the right thought, I should not think like that.
You're lucky. You're lucky because the mind will convince you to believe the thought is the right thought. The mind is a shaitan.
But वो आता ही क्यों है? मतलब negative आता ही क्यों है?
It's very simple, because the mind wants to kill you. The mind does not want your moksha. The mind does not want your mukti, because the moment you get mukti and moksha, the mind is dead. Did you understand?
Yes.
So the mind does not want you to be a yogi. The mind does not want you to be in yoga. Therefore, what does mind do? Mind will make the sip slip. The mind will make the sip slip. Sip is there in your hands. When you're a yogi, the slip is there in your hands. But the next moment, sip is gone. Sip is gone. You let the sip be stolen. You all know the bhajan about this? Who knows the bhajan? Who knows the bhajan? Let me give a prize. Let me give the prize. Who knows the bhajan? I'm giving a prize. Who knows the bhajan? Where sip ko chori kar liya. You know the bhajan?
I know AiR.
Bolo.
चुरा लिया मुझसे.
अरे वाह. Very good. You take your prize from me. चुरा लिया मुझसे तुमको, चुरा लिया मुझसे तुमको, मोह और माया ने बहकाया मुझको, अपना था तू. हेलो. अपना था तू पर चुराया तुझको, अब तो मैं अकेला, अंत में मैं अकेला. I wrote this bhajan, maybe bhajan number 677. 677. Now I'm 1357. 1300 minus 6, 700 bhajans back. 700. I don't know how many, but more than 7 years back, 8 years back. Rohit, thank you. Rohit.
Shivam Guru, Shivam Guru. So Gurudev, I understood that we should be in constant remembrance with different types of yogas.
No. You must not be in constant remember. You must be in yoga. You must be in constant yoga. Who's making noise? You must be in constant yoga. Continue.
Okay. So I want to know what is the difference between Bhakti Yoga and Prema Yoga.
Very good. When I pray to God, I tell God, तुम ही सब कुछ जानत प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो, दुख में सुख में मेरे प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो. I'm calling God my beloved, but still it is bhakti. But Prema Yoga is when you love God. Prema Yoga is you get an ecstasy of joy out of the emotion of love. You know the emotion of love, Rohit? Have you ever loved anybody in your life?
Yes, Guruji.
When that love becomes the deepest. Huh? Have you heard this bhajan, Rohit? This bhajan says, प्रभु के प्यार में ऐसा एक नशा है, प्रभु को प्रेम करने में ऐसा मजा है. प्रेमी में जो प्रभु पाता मस्ती में जीता है, प्रेम योग में जीता है, आनंदा में जीता है. प्रेम योग से मिलता निर्वाणा. प्रभु के प्यार में ऐसा एक नशा है. Rohit, you understand the meaning?
Yes, Guruji.
No girlfriend of yours can give that nasha. No girlfriend, not even one Bollywood actress can give that nasha to you. No physical girl can give that nasha to you. Nothing. You are in love with the divine. You are in love with the ruh. You are in love with the soul. You are not in love with the skin. You're in love with the divine that is within. Are you understanding? Of course, the divine,
So
that soul.
difference between Bhakti Yoga, because Bhakti Yoga also
Bhakti
I'm
Yoga
just
is
trying.
not prem, my dear Rohit. Bhakti is bhakti. Prema is prema. Now
But
today,
in Bhakti Yoga also we love God, right?
no. In Bhakti Yoga, we are devoted to God. In Bhakti is just like your love for your mother is different from prema. Your love for your mother is sometimes respect, it's obedience. That is more to do like Bhakti Yoga. Are you saying the love you have for a woman and the love you have for the mother is the same, or it's different?
No, that physical
My question
attraction
to
is
you.
a different.
My question to you, is the love for your mother and love for the woman same or different?
Different.
I mean, I respect both of them, so I don't know what to ask.
The love is different. Then you must read the book True Love is Bliss. Love is in 7 colors. There is one color called with gear. Violet love is between children and parents. Indigo love is between friends. Blue love is innocent romance. Green love is self-love. Yellow love is intellectual love. Orange love is emotional love. Red love is erotic love. There are 7 different colors of love.
Okay.
So you have to understand, bhakti is not prema. Bhakti is devotion. Bhakti is doing arti. You ask Sudeep. Sudeep will ring the bell every day at the temple. Sudeep, is that prema yoga, Sudeep, or is it bhakti yoga? Please explain, Sudeep, what is bhakti yoga? Please explain. Sudeep will explain what is bhakti yoga. Come on.
So Bhakti Yoga for me would be listening to your bhajans, because that 1 hour time is for Bhakti Yoga for us, because we are in that ecstasy of loving the God. Prema Yoga would be for me, I don't know whether it's right or wrong. Prema Yoga would be when I see God in everything. In my beloved, I love her because I see God in her. That would be Prema Yoga. Whatever I see God inside it.
Prema Yoga is love. The yoga of divine love. When you're able to love the divine is different from devotion to the divine. Devotion to the divine is obedience, is reverence, it's prayer. Sometimes when your prema yoga is very divine, that prema yoga can draw bhakti. There can be bhakti in prema yoga. Just like there can be prema in bhakti yoga.
गुरुजी रूह से रूह का प्यार.
रूह माता जी, वो तो आप बहुत बार कहते हैं, लेकिन उसका कहना और उसका करना और समझना बहुत डीप है. रूह से रूह का प्यार मतलब ये है कि अगर मेरी देवी को, अगर मेरी प्रेमिका को, अगर मैं उस पर देवी देखता हूं, उसका चेहरा जल गया है ना, उसका चेहरा जल गया ना, फिर भी मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. उसका पूरा चेहरा जल गया तो प्यार नहीं खत्म होगा. बिकॉज रूह वही रूह है. There's a lot of difference. लेकिन अगर प्रेम में चलो एक लड़का है लड़की को प्यार करता है, दोनों टांग कट गए, वो बोलेगी डार्लिंग मैं क्या करूं, मैं तुम्हारे को एक अनाथ आश्रम में छोड़ के मैं तुम्हें डेली में मिलने आऊंगा, फिर ये बोलेगा वीकली एक बार आऊंगा, फिर मंथली एक बार आऊंगा, फिर 2 साल के बाद दूसरी शादी कर लेगा। दिस इज प्रेम, दिस इज नॉट प्रेम योग।
So can we say formless and formless bhakti is prema yoga, divine love?
Bhakti yoga is the ability to unite with God through the medium of bhakti. When I am united with God through bhakti, through bhajan, kirtan, arti, any kind of activity which is to do with bhakti, it is bhakti yoga. Prema yoga is out of love. When love is manifesting in the form of yoga, not otherwise. You should be able to see a goddess and love. Then only, in the case of a woman, you should be able to love a man as Sip. You should be able to love a man as God. When you love the man as God or the woman as a goddess, then only it is prema yoga.
Understood.
Girish, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Girish.
Even if a true yogi may appear from outer that he is alone, he is never feeling loneliness because
Cannot.
he is always in union with the divine. He is
Absolutely.
not looking for the wine because he has got the divine.
Why does he need wine? Wine will only give you the wine, the spirit in the bottle will give you a kick for a minute, but the divine spirit will give you a kick forever. You will be that nasha. Huh? Oh, as what the antra of that I don't remember.
प्रभु के प्यार में जो नशा है.
No, there are 10 bhajans. Each bhajan in that is you know, Girish, in that bhajan CD, there's one bhajan. It says, "Ab samjha main, अब समझा मैं इतना प्यार तुझसे क्यों करता रे प्रीतम मेरे, समझा मैं तुझ पे क्यों मरता रे, ओ तुझ में मुझे रब दिखता, तू मेरी देवी है, तू मेरी रूह है प्रीतम, तू मेरी प्रेमी है, तुझसे होता है प्रेम योगा, ओ तेरे प्यार से मुझे प्रभु मिलता, तुझसे जब मैं प्यार करूं, रब से तब मैं प्यार करूं." My dear friends, prema yoga is the magic that can make you a yogi. In the other 4 yogas, then you have to go to Himalayas. If you want to do without prema yoga, then you have to go to Himalayas. But if you want to be in samsar and be a yogi, dhyana yoga, bhakti yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga, and prema yoga. Girish, last 10 seconds.
तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं?
Good. That's a Bollywood version, but it is correct. When you see Rab, then it is prema yoga. My dear friends, Bliko, I hope you got the answer. How to be a yogi? Answer in one line. Always be in yoga. Don't leave the state. Samatma, I hope this is what you said when you said, always be in yoga. With folded hands, I bow down to you.